Welcome back to our channel, people. I'm Andre, one of the recipe creators at By Nature Food, and today we're going to make a vegan steak. We're going to get a bit creative with this recipe. It's made from king oyster mushrooms and whole wheat flour and oat flour with an array of seasonings. You're going to love it. Don't worry, it's going to be an easy recipe. We're going to walk you through it. It's going to be simple. So let's get into it.
First, we'll need 2 to 3 king oyster mushrooms. And you just need to slice off the heads and cut them in half. Don't throw away the heads, they are still delicious but won't be needed for this recipe. After that, you just want to add your oyster mushrooms to a foil tray, baste it in some olive oil, add some sea salt, black pepper and some all-purpose seasoning to give it that bit of flavour. Apply an even coat across the mushrooms and add it to the oven at 180 degrees for 20 minutes. To a bowl, add wheat flour, oat flour, yeast, nutritional yeast, all-purpose seasoning, chili flakes, browning. Add half a cup to a cup of water and gradually add this to form your dough ball. Once you've formed your dough ball, using a damp cloth, cover and set aside. Bring your cooked mushrooms out of the oven and shred them using 2 forks and set them aside. Your dough ball should be prepared and ready. Now bring that out onto a flat surface with some flour and flatten it using your hands. You can also use a rolling pin. With the mushrooms you've set aside, now cover half of the dough you've just rolled out.
Then fold and loosely seal.
Make sure the mushrooms are at the edge. This is a critical point and you'll see why at the end. Now you're going to move your steak pieces which you've created onto a pan with some hot oil and pan sear 1 minute to 2 minutes. Set that aside and using the same pan add some diced garlic, spring onions, sweet pepper, fresh tomatoes, tomato puree and some thyme sprigs. Scotch bonnet and add some water and give it a good stir. This will be the base of the stew. Add your steak pieces to the pot and make sure you baste. Add more water as we're leaving this to cook down. Give it a good stir and make sure the steak pieces are covered. Add some parsley as a topping. Leave that to simmer and cook down for at least 25 minutes. And once it's done, this is what you'll have. As you can see, the mushroom just hanging out of the steak. It's just like the fat of a steak, but of course the vegan version. Look at this. Oh my god, the stringiness. Absolutely perfect.
People, you have to try this recipe. It's so good. The flavors combination is amazing. It works so well with each other. The taste as well, the texture, the tomatoey undertone, really works well with the meaty texture. It soaks in perfectly. So guys, if you like this video and you like this recipe, give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.